Why do we pack like we're fleeing the country and might never return? I love a white shirt as much as the next gal, but I don't need 7 of them for one trip. A what if dress for a trip that's mainly going to be hiking and city sightseeing? No. Shoes, don't get me started on the shoes. Especially a gal who loves her shoes. I would pack a whole suitcase full of shoes if I was able. This is part 2 of a 5-part travel video playbook to help you travel well, travel light, and travel in your own kind of style. If you haven't seen video 1, which is the planner timeline, I'll link that below so you can start there. It's everything from the 3-1-1 system I use in planning for your trip and leads into today's video, which is essential packing hacks to help you pack without stress, start that trip home. Actually, you wouldn't do it like that. You would be like, home. Let's fly into it. I, that pilot wife lady, used to pack for every kind of scenario for our trips. I am now a reformed travel packer, and in today's video I'm going to show you my essential travel hacks to help you pack easier, pack better, pack for a calm trip, however you want to put it. We're packing today. I have 8 travel hacks to help you repack your suitcase and you're ready for the trip that you planned last week in the video. Hack number 1 is the outfit formula. And what that means is we are going to pick 1, maybe 2 base colors, depending on the length of your trip, 2 accent colors, and 2 to 3 pairs of shoes. But you gotta wear 1 on travel day. So really you're only packing 2 pairs of shoes. Shoes take up a ton of carry-on suitcase space. And I should add here, I am packing in a carry-on suitcase only and a personal item bag. Now my personal item bags are pretty sizable, but they all fit under the seat in front of me on the airlines that I fly. And I have flown various airlines. Definitely double check your airline's webpage for their exact suitcase dimensions. As far as major American airlines, I have never had any trouble with my carry-on suitcase and my personal item bag. If you check a bag, you can adapt any of these 8 formulas to that. You just probably get to pack a little bit more than I do. Lucky you. My base color for my bottoms is going to be dark. I always take a pair of jeans or 2 with me. Those are what I base all my outfits on. They're easy to match and it makes packing simple. Packing hack with denim. It's nice now where most denim is a lightweight, not quite as bulky when we pack it. This pair that I've had for years, very lightweight, but still well structured. My latest obsession is with the sweatpant jeans. Feel like sweatpants. They're lightweight like a pair of joggers, but they still have a button. They still have a zip. They still have belt loops, pockets, but on the back, faux pocket. Don't take up very much room in my suitcase. I can roll them up, fold them up. Definitely an improvement in my packing strategy. Now, all my shirts that I pack will go with all of my bottoms. I can do patterns, no restrictions there, because all of those go with all of my bottoms. Shoes come in next. Going for 3 this trip, but this one I'm wearing on the plane, so it doesn't count. They're wrapped up, and then of course you're gonna stuff those full with socks, unders, things like that that you can save space. Fill those up. For this suitcase, fit better there. Sneakers are gonna go this side. Whatever type of suitcase you have, fit your shoes in there however they best fit. Doesn't necessarily mean they have to go together. And then you have space for liquid toiletries, dry toiletry bag, accessories with your belts, hats, curling iron, and travel coat. And there's still more space for a few more things if I wanted. Packing hack number 1, check. If it doesn't go with at least 3 outfits or I can't make 3 outfits, it don't get a boarding pass. That is an easy way of matching each of those up. And if you pack along scarves, you can make a plethora of different outfits. Plethora, that's my big word today. Consider scarves to change up your outfits too. And I'll link a couple videos that I've done with different scarf styles if you like scarves and want different ideas. Packing essentials hack number 2 is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. And what is that? That is packing 5 tops, 4 bottoms, 3 accessories, 2 shoes, and 1 wild card, whether that be a dress for a specific night, whether that be an extra pair of shoes that you wanted to put in there. That's your wild card. This method is also picking primary type colors, whether that going with darks or lights, whether that be black, tans, white, neutral that you can mix and match easily, as well as throwing in a couple of those 4 tops. Make 2 of them a fun pattern because they're going to go with all of the solid bottoms. Or if you want a fun bottom, then you pack an extra solid top. The key here is the flexibility of puzzling things together. And if it makes it easier for you to go all solids, tops and bottoms, just doing like lights, darks, and then you pack along a layer, whether it be a cardigan, light jacket on top, add in a scarf, it completely changes up the outfit, but you have packed everything for, say, one of our trips, we were gone for 14 days in a carry-on suitcase and a personal item, and I had different outfits every day. Yet I repeated the pieces that I brought. And can I be real here for a minute? No one's gonna know. I travel with my husband all the time. He has no idea that I wore the same shirt yesterday and the day before. I used a scarf or a hat, or the thousands of people you pass during the day, they're not gonna see you the next day either. Why? Why are we packing 10 separate pieces and lugging that suitcase along the cobblestone streets of Rome when we don't have to? We're looking for easier, relaxed, because it's vacation. Packing essentials hack number 3 are strategic packing cubes. Let me show ya. And a quick timeout. All of these packing strategies and different hacks are just to give you new ideas. It's not to say pack like this, because the way I pack is totally different from the way you might pack. But one piece of this, you're packing much easier, and you might get an extra pair of shoes in your suitcase too. Yay! If you like shoes like me. If not, well then maybe it's a bag or a hat or you know what I mean. This is my Adventurer Level 8 suitcase, and this opens, as you can see, on the top, not in the middle. I packed this one different, and it is perfect for my packing cubes because we're going to pack it like a bookcase. You can see how I use my packing cubes on this trip. Packed each cube and then stacked them in there upright, and they fit perfectly. I packed each cube by category. And you can do it by day, you can do it by your activity, however your brain packs. This is what it works for, which is great. Bulkier items, you're gonna wanna use compression cubes. It can squish things down and make things a little more compact. And then bring an empty one so you can stuff the dirty laundry in. It makes it quick and easy to unpack. Shoes, toiletries, accessories. The other beauty about this suitcase is standing up. Everything as you go through the airport, you notice, will always fall to the bottom as you're rolling it along. By putting your toiletries at the top, if you're required to take them out at TSA, you can just unzip the top there and pull those out because they're going to be still sitting on the top. And then it's really easy when you get home from the trip to unpack. Just let it all fall out. And the packing cubes, you're just gonna unzip and dump the ones that you put the dirty laundry in. The other ones still clean, you're good to go. Essential packing hack number 4, toiletry edit. We don't need the Costco size version of moisturizer in our suitcase, just saying. in case anybody was wondering. With so many people traveling today, there is almost a travel size version of what you use for everything. And when there's not, I have the fixes that you can take it along with you in the travel size pouches to pack the products that we like to use. Packing in a carry-on suitcase, we do have to adhere to the 311 liquids limit. I have a prediction that may change. Only a prediction. With things happening internationally, we may finally get to pack Costco size version. Until then, I have a liquids bag. Liquids, pastes, gels, all need to be in a 1 quart size clear plastic bag, and everything in there needs to be 3.4 ounces or less. Also pack a dry toiletry bag, and I'll link below everything that I have in here in case you're curious. If not, we don't need to waste your time. These are the 2 that stay packed in my bag. I never unpack them. And then I do an inventory when I get back from a trip to see what I need to refill. So if you're able to do that, leave travel size toiletries packed and ready to go. That way we don't ever forget anything. Let's get into the little hacks that allow me to pack everything every trip. Having travel size compartments or containers or pouches saves a ton of space in your liquids toiletry bag. These pouches did spectacular on a 2-week trip to Italy. You can get every last bit out, and they did not leak once. Other ways are solid containers. These are my magnetic set, and if you have a solid toiletry bag that stacks, these are great because they just magnetize to each other. These I place all sorts of things, whether it be vitamins, my foot bandages. They're thin, compact. They come in like a pack of 100, so they're pretty much placed everywhere. And then buying your favorite products that are travel size. So my Summer Friday set, I have to get a new refill, but this is my jet lag mask, and then it comes with a face spray, eye mask. I love these, and they already come travel size and ready to pack. The next thing would be going liquid-less. These are my washcloths that you put them underwater and then they expand big, and then you can use those to take off makeup. The brand that has bar, shampoo, and conditioner, easy to take along, does not count. You can put it in your dry toiletry and not your liquids, saving space. My melts makeup remover. See how thin that is? Not a liquid, but turns into a liquid underwater. All of these things are easy for travel and save so much space in your liquids bag, liquids that aren't liquids. And the other way to save space in your liquids toiletry bag, this is a different one, is to make multi-use. This is my blush, can also be used as lipstick. Blush 2-in-1, so you don't have to pack extra. Eye makeup, or maybe like you like a little shimmer in a thinner tube versus a whole palette of eyeshadow. If you're an eyeshadow wearer, this, like the Aquaphor, if you have dry skin like myself, when you use the lotion, this is like a protective barrier. You can also use it on your eyes. After you put your eye serum, you can lock that in, so you know that dry plain air that you get on the other end. This helps so that when you're putting on your under eye makeup, it doesn't get all those little creases and stuff in it. But I can also use it on my elbows, use it on my hands, just as a little barrier after I put on my moisturizer. 2-in-1s save a ton of space in your liquids toiletry bag. Packing essential hack number 5, just in case reality check. I have had to have that reality check many a time, so no judgment here. To make packing more efficient and less congested is reduce those just in case. So if you are touring a big city, doing a lot of walking, more sightseeing, why are you packing 3 dresses? Maybe 1 dress that you can use if you want kind of a light flowy day. Hats. Do you need 4 ball caps? Belts. If they are compact and easy to pack, okay, pack them on in. But I've seen some really big buckled ones. I have some myself. They just take up space. Scarves don't take up any space, can be used as a belt. 1 belt that goes with all of the bottom. Those little tweaks and avoiding those, well, just in case I need it, cut them out, X them, they're gone. If you run into it once you get there that like, snap, I do need that, there's always a Target nearby. Packing hack essential number 6, the travel day outfit strategy. We are using our bodies as free luggage space. This is to use the bulkiest shoes, so the Chelsea boots, the knee-high boots, anything that's going to take up more space than, say, your other pair of shoes, wear those on travel day. Cardigans, jackets, big bulky sweaters, wear it on travel day. Or wear it over your arm. That's not considered part of your carry-on suitcase and personal item. Travel blanket scarf. Instead of a travel pillow, you can use that scarf on the trip, but it can also be an extra layer on the plane when it gets frigid up there at 35,000 feet. It can be used as a pillow, so it's multi-use. Tack it on your suitcase, doesn't count as an extra third item. All of those things save space in our suitcase and bring us extra wares when we're traveling. They're all useful and they could be used as little extra accessories too. Essentials hack number 7, the Layflat Test. Before you pack anything, lay everything out on the bed. And if it looks excessive, and it's going to be too much, I need to see everything visually and how I'm going to put it together. Then if there's too much, I can kind of see that laying it on the bed. And then once I start packing, things start going. You pare it down, and then you'll end up with not too much, not too little, but just right. We are at travel essential packing hack number 8, keeping the essentials packed 24/7. I have, and granted, I do travel frequently, so I get it, not keeping things packed in the same spot. Over the years, I have done better when they just stay in my bag, whether it be my suitcase or my personal item bag, because then it's just when I get back, I do an inventory, goes back in the bag, and I can forget about it. I don't have to recheck on my packing checklist and make sure that it's in there. One of those things is my in-seat tech amenity kit, however you want to put it. This one is one of my favorites. This sits on the tray table easily. It opens up nice and wide so I can see everything. It has pouches and slits that keep it organized. And what I always keep in here is a travel charger, AirPods, anything that you would need in flight or in seat. It just sits right in my seat with me. I can link this that shows everything that I usually have in here. Sometimes I'll tweak it here or there depending on the trip, but for the most part, it stays the same. The other thing that always travels with me would be my third bag. This last trip, it was my crossbody bag. And it has mini wallet, so it reminds me to get my ID and my cards, money in there. Readers, if you know, you know. Easily tucks back in my bag so that I follow the requirements of only having 2 bags when I walk through the gate. Another viewer had mentioned too that she uses her crossbody bag as her amenity kit or in-seat bag, which is a great idea. So you've got a 2-for-1 there. And if that works for you, that's awesome. Other thing that I always leave packed is my portable charger. So this is my 3-in-1, the size of a little macaroon cookie. I charge my watch, my AirPods, and my phone all on this mini charger. And like I said, it doesn't take up hardly any room. Comes with the cord, and these days, a bonus, it comes with the charging block. My travel blanket scarf. If my bag's too full, it'll be hung on the outside. If I have space, I'll usually put it on the inside. Just depends on the trip. Always in my personal item bag, ready to go. I am wrapping up video 2 of 5 in the Travel Playbook series. I'm curious, what is your biggest travel hiccup when you pack? Hopefully you hit the subscribe button and get notified so when video number 3 drops, which is the secrets to packing your personal item bag with everything you need. That's all, folks. Hopefully these have given you new packing essential ideas that you can use on your next trip to make it easier for you so that we can pack well, pack light, and pack in our own kind of style. I'm that pilot wife lady here on the YouTube, helping you in all things travel. Happy travels. Shoes come in next. Three, two, one. Packing essential hack number 2 is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My fingers aren't working as fast as my mouth. Hack number 1 is the outlet.